On June 19th, 1865, 2 months after the Civil War ended, United States General Gordon Granger marched into Galveston, Texas, and read aloud the Emancipation Proclamation, effectively ending slavery in that region. While this moment is often thought of as the end of slavery, emancipation was not complete until December 18th, 1865, when the 13th Amendment was ratified. A century and a half later, we celebrate Juneteenth this week on Saturday, also called Freedom Day. This year, Galveston will dedicate a 5,000 square foot mural called Absolute Equality on the spot where African American freedom was first declared. Is this a lot to process? Can you clearly explain the concept of freedom? Can you define what it means to restrict freedom or to deny it altogether? Well, fear not. Coming to terms with history just got a lot easier. Stamped from the beginning, Racism, Anti-Racism, and You, the groundbreaking work by Ibram X. Kendi, modified for teens with the help of Jason Reynolds, is now available as Stamped for Kids. This is a brilliant adaptation by Sonia Cherry-Paul, and it's written for middle grade readers. The narrative is clearer than it has ever been. As the author says, until we learn to talk about race, the poison of racism won't go away. So if you're talking about racism at home, or maybe you think you don't have to, here's the book you need. Talking about race is one of the most important skills you can learn, and the coolest if you read Cherry Paul's book. If you want to get woke, if you want to open up the discussion at home, if you think it might be impossible, remember this: people can change. Talk about racism. Welcome to the penultimate Monday morning book buzz. I'm Heather from the Bay County Public Library. Today I am downtown Harrison Avenue, Panama City, at the marina, which is currently under enormous construction. Everything that was here before is gone, and there are trucks and excavators and dirt and stuff everywhere. Things are happening here. Last weekend, I had my last big outdoor gig with Library Outreach. Thank you to the LGBTQ Center of Bay County and Salty Hobo for an amazing festival. With the awesome help of my friend Emmett, we found happy readers for a mountain of excellent books. 8 big boxes total. Huge thank you to all of you who came out to celebrate Pride, visit our library outside the box, and say yes one more time to community engagement. Best of all, I am so proud to say the award-winning author Michael Guillebeau came all the way from Huntsville, Alabama for the occasion. He brought his fabulous entourage, including a decorated librarian from the Huntsville-Madison Public Library System and the impossibly wonderful Pat. And he brought for me his latest book, Things to Do When You'd Rather Be Dead by Michael Guillebeau. This mystery won a Ben Franklin Award and has been widely praised. Now I know why. It's nonstop awesome. Michael Guillebeau combines a deep reverence for noir, an acute sensitivity to social justice, a brilliant affinity for police procedure, and a knockout sense of humor to create a reading adventure you don't want to miss. Officer Joe is a disgraced cop, now hot on the hunt for the Angel of Mercy, a serial killer who sacrifices children in the interest of saving their souls. Without giving away more than a couple of pages, I can tell you that the Angel of Mercy has already mercilessly killed Joe's wife and daughter, and forced Joe himself to kill a priest. Dark indeed, I know, but I'm telling you, he has a wicked talent for making you laugh when you least expect it. The cast of unlikely characters is a study in hardscrabble existence, but you are going to love these people: the lost people, the night people, the cast-offs and the losers. Everybody is hiding from someone or something, and everyone is engaged in a battle. Ultimately, each of us faces a test we didn't expect, and we fight. In Michael Guillebeau's world, we all are stronger than we feel and smarter than we think. The author has a wild imagination and a dark sense of humor. He is also the world's greatest one-man library fan club, and I am delighted to call him my dear friend. Things to Do When You'd Rather Be Dead by Michael Guillebeau. Now prepare to be charmed. My friend Mary Fran suggested this book, and I could not be more grateful. The Paris Library by Skeslien Charles, published in February of 2021. This delightful story, albeit scary, is pretty marvelous, especially if you love libraries. Paris, 1939. Odile Souchet has just finished library school and, yes, lands a job at the Paris Library, the prestigious Paris Library. The Paris Library is actually the American Library in Paris, an elite and expertly curated collection of literature, information, and everything the readers need for the non-natives, the displaced and the misplaced, and everyone who loves literature. The cast of characters is splendid, each a fascinating study alone, and the library is a hub of intellectuals, freethinkers, and activists. The Nazi occupation and World War II quickly take over the plot. This is war from a library perspective. I know many of you will not be surprised to find librarians playing heroic roles. The Paris Library is based on real events. It is frightening and charming at once. I did not want this book to end. I could happily visit the Paris Library every day. The Paris Library by Charles. We have one more book club, June 23rd at 11 a.m. if you feel like talking. Stay safe out there. Check out the summer reading programs at the library. They're awesome, and there's something for everyone. I'm Heather from the library. Happy reading!